that this is the last day in February, and that causes us to have a leap year. It's really interesting that we're gonna just skip a whole day, but for some reason it works. I don't really understand it, but happy leap year, guys. Also, I'm actually really sad we're finishing our series called Superfan. I've really enjoyed wearing all of my, game gear and all of my favorite teams during this series. It was actually pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. But we have one last lesson about kindness and just talking about how we can show other people kindness in our lives. So we're gonna grab our Bibles because we're gonna do that right after Fun with Phil, then worship, then the so-and-so show. So I hope you guys enjoy those, and then we'll come right back here.
Fun with it. Fun with it. Fun with it. Fun with it. And Vader! Fun with it. Fun with it. And Vader! Yay!
He's getting used to the camera now.
Yes, he's looking into it.
He's looking into it. He's looking into you, looking at you guys. Well, welcome to Fun with Phil this week. We're back. It is a leap day.
In navy blue and a lighter blue.
Oh yeah, we match. Kind of.
Sort of.
We'll go with it.
Yellow. I have the yellow right there. With my Thanksgiving pullover, and it's not even close to Thanksgiving.
It is February 28th, which means it is a leap day. I'm pretty sure.
Sure?
Yeah. Yep, we'll go with that.
Well, I don't know if that's how it works. Is it? Anyway!
I don't know.
We're playing a game.
We're just here to play games. That's all we do. Because that's what we do here with Fun with Phil.
Play games.
So we have another
Like
game
Scrabble.
for us today. It is Drive-In at the Movies. Okay, is what it's called.
We're going to a movie theater? We're not allowed to go to movie theaters yet.
I know. Well, you can go to a drive-in.
It's true.
Yeah.
Vader, stop licking my toes. Those are not for licking. They are not tiny sausages.
Okay, so the instructions are each player will guess the title of the movie playing at the drive-in, so we'll be at the drive-ins, based on the image. So the first person to guess the movie correctly wins.
You're so dumb.
Oh,
You're
you
so
think
dumb.
so?
I'm gonna beat you. Wait, no, these are kids' movies. I'm not gonna know any of these.
Yeah, so you ready for the first one?
No,
No?
but let's go ahead.
Okay, alright, ready? Question number 1.
Shrek.
Oh, Shrek! Oh, Phil got that one.
Somebody once told me.
Shrek. Oh, that's a good movie. Yeah. Bring it back. Hashtag bring Shrek back.
Donkey.
Donkey. Okay, ready?
I think they are bringing Shrek.
Question number 2. Lion King. No, Aladdin. I'm going with Lionel. Final answer.
Oh, because there's a lamp in the mouth. I can't see from here. I don't have my glasses on.
You should put your glasses on.
How dare you?
Aladdin!
Okay, so we're 1-1.
Let's see how they're doing. If you guys are getting these correct, let us know. Maybe I'll put another question up on Monday. Yeah, see if you guys can actually get this one right. Okay, you ready? Question number.
Let's go.
Race.
E.T. It's a tie.
It was a tie! Oh, that was stressful. Have you guys even seen E.T.? Is that like a thing of the past?
I'm gonna be honest.
That's the answer.
I saw E.T. once. I was not a kid. I didn't understand what the appeal was.
I think I may have seen it once. And probably not all the way through either, so I just know E.T. phone home, E.T.
I was more of a Star Wars and Indiana Jones person.
E.T. is kind of creepy too. Slightly.
He was adorable.
Slightly. Okay, are you ready?
Sure.
Question
Why
4.
not?
Here we go. Oh,
Titanic!
Ooh! Another tie! I think we got that correct. Yeah. That one's pretty...
Kids, don't watch that movie. It's not a good movie. It's very sad.
Very sad.
Here's the
like
movie.
3 hours long.
It's a ship. It hits a big thing of ice, and everybody dies. Not everybody.
Not everybody. There's some people floating on boats.
Most of them are no
Also,
longer.
it is 3 hours, and you could use that 3 hours to watch Star Wars
Star Wars.
trilogies or
Mandalorian.
or
Avengers. Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's a lot more other choices.
The
So
new Lego Star Wars movie, which is great.
there's again better choices. So
Much better choices.
choose that. All right, ready? Question number 5 for
Let's
the
go.
answer,
Let's
for the
go.
win,
Let's go.
for
Let's go.
all the records of knowing your movies and your
Who's the real movie buff?
interesting abilities. Okay, you ready? Question number 5.
Star
Wars!
Eh.
No! Okay.
Speaking of, we'll call that a tie. That was close enough.
It's only fair. Yeah, Star Wars. It's a kind of funny name.
But which Star Wars movie?
Clone Wars.
Whoever made this game needs to be more specific. 'cause
More
there's a whole
specific.
bunch.
There's a lot of them. Okay, for the record. That was pretty easy. I think we tied, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was fun though.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? Oh, that's a hard question.
It is a hard question.
Gotta
answer it
Can you come back to me?
No, I would be very surprised if anyone knew this, but The Princess Bride is my favorite.
Ah.
It's funny. It's got sword fights. It's a love story. And
That's a pretty good one.
It's,
It's
did I
very
say
good,
it's
yeah.
funny? It's
Yeah.
really funny. Your parents probably have seen it. Ask them to watch it with you because it's great.
Yeah. I feel like classic, like if I'm just wanting a good feel-good movie to watch, it goes between Anastasia and Mulan. Those are I know they're Disney princesses. Well, Anastasia's not. It's DreamWorks. But
No, technically Anastasia's a Disney princess
yes.
now.
So
She is
I know I'm a little old for those, but I just like you said, they have love and comedy and joy and they're just all around great things to watch. If you haven't seen them yet, go watch them because they're Miss Janelle's favorite, and then quiz me on details of the movie.
Vader, what's your favorite movie?
Does it have to do with Darth Vader?
His name's Vader Wayne. Middle name named after Batman. So maybe it's a Batman movie.
Maybe it is a Batman movie. Maybe somebody wants dinner.
Maybe if you look at my feet again, it'll be all dogs go to heaven. How about that?
Oh.
No, we love our boy.
We do.
We love our boy. I
Well,
keep hitting the thing.
The microphone. Well, that was great. That was fun. And that's the end of February. So we will see you in March.
See you next month. It's a very special month. It's probably one of my favorite months, to be honest. You know why?
Because it's his birthday.
It's my birthday.
You know what? We'll give you a birthday shout out, Phil.
I better get a freaking birthday.
just like how we can give a birthday shout out to these kids, you'll get your own
If you
birthday
haven't signed
shout
up for a
out.
birthday shout out, make sure you sign up for a birthday shout out.
There you go.
And come back at the end of March for my birthday shout out. Anyway, have a good week. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
It's time to play some music. It's time to make some noise. It's time to dance, clap your hands, don't stand still. Now let me hear you lose your voice. Come on! Listen up. Let's go! Listen up, we got a reason why we're singing. Who I wanna be. Take control, feel the music in your soul. Who I wanna be.
Hold on, right there. Come on. Yes. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh! It's Brandon! You're amazing, man! How do you do it? You're the best host in the world! Brandon's number one! Brandon's number one! Oh, woohoo! Brandon, you're the best!
What's happening?
Oh.
What is all this?
It's your biggest fan. Well, that's not supposed. No! No! Turn it off! Brandon, turn it off! These things are dangerous! No capes!
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John. It's me.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show.
Yes, welcome.
John, do you want to tell everybody why you're so excited?
Can I?
Oh, please. That's why we're here.
Okay, well, as you can see, I'm dressed as my favorite comic book character, Radiation Rabbit!
And why, pray tell, do you love Radiation Rabbit?
What's not to love? It's an incredible origin story. Okay, nuclear physicist Dr. Jack Velveteen sacrifices himself by shutting off a nuclear reactor manually and finds himself exposed to excessive amounts of radiation along with a stray bunny that has wandered into the reactor room with him.
Sounds plausible.
I know! So everyone assumes he's dead, but then he emerges and seems to be normal except for an insatiable appetite for carrots and justice.
The radiation made him part bunny.
Yes, you've read it.
No one was a lucky guess.
Wow. Ha! So Radiation Rabbit has the power to leap incredibly high. He can hear conversations through walls. He has the power to light up entire cities by biting into the power grid. His list goes on and on and on.
Why are we talking about Radiation Rabbit today?
Well, you're about to find out. Please welcome someone who knows stuff!
All right, come on in.
Sure thing.
Have a seat.
Mr. Freedom.
Slide on in there.
How's it going?
I'm your biggest fan!
Okay.
Thanks.
Tell us who you are and what you know.
I'm Ross Freedom, and I design and write comic books.
Not just any comic book. You are the creator of the most incredible comic book character ever, Radiation Rabbit!
I'm glad you like it.
I like him. I don't know what I would do without him. Listen, can you give us any inside scoops about further adventures of Radiation Rabbit?
Well, at one point...
Or how does Radiation Rabbit overcome his arch nemesis, the
well,
Hawk?
if you would...
Or will Radiation Rabbit ever find his mysteriously disappeared lab partner, Georgina Frankincense?
Well, it's...
Or will he have a completely different adventure, Radiation
Well,
Rabbit?
I don't really...
I gotta know!
Okay, I think he's trying to tell you, John.
Right.
I think you're going to be really excited about this. Radiation Rabbit is going to, once and for all, become Robot Rabbit. Dr. Jack Velveteen finds a cure for his radiation and chooses to retire from crime fighting in an assisted living community for former superheroes in Sarasota.
He just moves to Sarasota?
Yes, but while there, he teams up with former crime-fighting cohort, the Unmeltable Snowman. And they create Robot Rabbit in an impromptu lab they made in the rec center.
Robot Rabbit? It's just a robot?
Well, he's not just a robot. He's a rabbit robot.
So no more Radiation Rabbit?
Nope. But I really think you'll love Robot Rabbit.
I've read Radiation Rabbit my whole life. How could you do this?
I felt like it was time to create something different. Nuclear mutants are old news. Artificial intelligence is really the wave of the future. It's the kind of change the comic needed.
I don't like change.
Well, it'll be a little different, but you'll adjust to the...
I don't like different things. Things should be the same. Always, always, always. No. The bunny.
Is he always...
No, he's fine. He's fine. This happens at least twice a week. So, thanks for coming on the show.
All righty then.
Okay. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, gents.
Hey, Kellen.
Oh, wow. Are you Radiation Rabbit?
Yeah.
One of my absolute favorites.
Yeah, mine too.
Aw, why are you so down?
He just met the creator.
You got to meet Ross Freedom?
Yeah.
Was it incredible?
Not really. He's changing Radiation Rabbit into something different.
Oh, man, that's disappointing. And also a little exciting.
No, Kellen, it's a mockery.
You got a story for us today, Kellen?
I sure do. And you can find this story in the book of Luke. And here to help me tell it are my kid friends with another edition of
Kidspective.
A religious leader came up to Jesus and asked him a question.
Teacher, what must I do to receive eternal life?
Jesus asked him, what is written in the law?
Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love him with all your strength and with all your mind. Oh, and love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Jesus told him he should do that. He should love God and love his neighbor. But the man wanted to make himself look good. So he asked another question.
And who is my neighbor?
That's when Jesus told this story. Someone was traveling on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho.
I'm walking, and I'm walking on this here road from Jerusalem to Jericho, keeping an eye out for robbers. What? Who are you? How did you get... How did you do... Please... Ow, that hurts. Oh, goodness. My head. Oh, my arm.
Robbers attacked the traveler. He was hurt so bad, he was almost dead. I said he was almost dead.
Oh, right.
Better.
Thanks.
As he lay there, almost dead, a priest happened to be walking down the road.
Walking. Oh. Yeah. Disgusting. Here, let's just... that's better.
The priest walked by on the other side of the road without helping. Then a Levite came by, someone else who worked in God's temple.
And I'm walking, and I'm walking. Okay, wow. Ew. Okay, no. See ya.
The Levite walked by without helping too. Everything seemed kind of hopeless. Well, then a Samaritan came by. To the people Jesus was talking to, a Samaritan was considered to be an outcast. They were strange, different. They were enemies even. Would the Samaritan help?
Walking. Help me. They got you good. Here, let's clean these wounds.
What's that? It smells like olive oil and wine?
That's how the story goes. I guess they were all out of hydrogen peroxide in Samaria.
Huh.
Here, let me put you on my donkey, and I'll take you to an inn where you can get some rest.
Can I help you?
Yes, my friend here has been badly injured. I need to go for the day. Here's 1 silver coin. Another 1 silver coin to make 2. Take care of him. And if it costs any more than that, I'll pay you any extra when I get back.
But of course, continental breakfast lasts until 10 a.m. Coffee and tea are complimentary. Help yourself.
Thanks.
When Jesus finished the story, he asked the religious leaders, which of the 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man that was attacked by the robbers?
The one who felt sorry for him?
And Jesus told him, go and do as he did. The end. Wow. Amazing job, kids. Thanks.
Anytime.
Sure thing.
My
No problem.
pleasure.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Great story.
Yeah, sounds like Jesus really surprised them with that ending.
Yeah, Jesus did that a lot. The priest and the Levite seemed like they were the people that should help, but they didn't. It was the Samaritan who was different that actually was the good neighbor. I think this story teaches us that you can show kindness to anyone, even someone, and maybe even especially someone that is different from you.
Thanks a lot, Kellen.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem. I'll see you all next time.
Later. You know, Brandon, it's easy to be kind to people who are the same as us or people we're used to. It's a little bit harder to be kind to people who are different, like Robot Rabbit. Maybe I should give him a chance.
Okay. But you know Robot Rabbit isn't a real person. It's just a character in a comic book, right?
Reveal the question.
How can you be kind to people who are different from you?
I don't get along with my pet gerbil, Frank. He's really different from me. Maybe I can clean his cage more often.
Not a person.
Oh, well, then I don't get along with my second grade teacher, Mrs. Mabe.
You keep in touch with your second grade teacher?
Yeah, we're friends on the internet.
Oh.
She always posts cat memes, and I'm not really a cat person.
Okay, well, most of us know people who are different than we are. What are some ways you can be kind to those people? Talk about it together.
I guess I'm not really a gerbil person either.
We'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Yeah, bye.
Super carrot!
Okay, I don't know about you, but anytime anyone says no capes, I always think of Edna from The Incredibles. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's just so perfect and it's funny. Anyways, we're going to jump into our Bible story today. It's one that you guys may have heard a few times in your life, and it's called The Good Samaritan. See, when Callan told this story, it's Jesus telling a parable. And if we remember, a parable is a story where we can learn from something. And when Jesus tells this parable, it's pretty simple and straightforward, but there's some important points that I want you guys to remember. when it's happening, there's this man walking down the street, and he is walking and he gets attacked by robbers, right? Beat up to the point where he's laying on the side of the road. And we see that the man gets first walked by a priest. A priest was somebody like me, honestly, somebody that studied the Bible, and you could call them a pastor and understood the word of God. And the priest looked at him and just was like, I don't want to mess with that, right? I don't want to mess with that man. And then he gets walked by a Levite, a normal man, right? Going to help this other man who's on the ground. And he's like, I don't want to deal with that either. And then comes a Samaritan. Now, the thing that I want you to remember is the man that was beaten up on the ground was actually considered an enemy of the Samaritan man. They were in two different coexisting groups of people, and the Samaritan man wasn't supposed to be interacting with the guy that was beat up. It was kind of against their rules and their regulations, and it didn't look good. So they never really interacted. But what we see in this parable is the Samaritan man didn't care. He saw a guy on the ground in need of help, and he picked him up. Right? He put him on his donkey. He took him to an inn, right? So now he's seen in public with this man. He paid for the guy to get healthy by this innkeeper and said he would come back for him. Now, if you heard what I said, this man was technically an enemy of the Samaritan man. He was different. He came from a different background. They weren't supposed to interact. But the Samaritan man didn't care. At the very beginning of this parable, Jesus tells us the golden rule, or the simple rules. And this is what it says in Luke. So we're going to grab our Bibles. We're going to Luke 10, verse 27. And I want to read what Jesus says. He answered, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your mind." We know this, right? That's the first thing he commands us to do, is love God. But here's the important one as well. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. See, the Samaritan man didn't care that the guy on the ground was different from him, that he wasn't actually supposed to interact with him. He heard the words of God to love his neighbor as himself, to care for him, to be kind. He helped a man who was different from him, and he didn't even care that he would have been ridiculed or looked at differently from other people. Our key question today is, how can you be kind to people who are different than you? We know there are so many different types of people in this world, and God created each of them unique and amazing, right? And sometimes we consider them different by their skin or their beliefs or their religion, right? Or how they interact with others. But if you think of the Samaritan man, he put all that aside to love his neighbor as himself. That's all about kindness. And that's the one biggest takeaway from the series, is how can we love others? How can you love others even though they're different than you? How can you show kindness to them? I leave you with that. I leave you with that key question, is how can you be kind to people who are different than you? Maybe discuss this with your parents over dinner and talk about what's a good way to show kindness and love to other people. That's it for our series, Superfan. That's it for the month of February. It went by so fast. I don't know about you guys. I am sad it's over, but I'm going to look forward to what we have in March and all the fun things that are coming up. So I will see you guys hopefully in person or here online again next week.